Everybody, and welcome back to another weekend roundup. Today we're going to take a look at all the mods newly released in the Giants Mod Hub for the week of July 29 through August 2nd, 2019. It was a fairly busy week in the Mod Hub, immediately following FarmCon, with a total of 27 mods either released or updated this week. Let's go ahead and jump over to the Mod Hub and just quickly take a look at all of those kind of in a summary fashion. So the week started out with an update to the log shield, as well as two placeable drops, the food and fertilizer shop, as well as the placeable grain storage. Then we move over to the front page, where we continued with the placeable party with the container house and the vineyard, the vineyard. Then we have a lizard Trex 600 from Black Sheep Modding. This thing will eat through trees like it is going out of style. We saw an update to the manual attach mod. We have a new subsoiler. This one's quite interesting because you can attach either to the front or rear of your tractor, or attach something 3-point to the rear of the subsoiler. Then we had a series of updates. We had the toolbox placeable get updated. Armtech Durus 2000 trailer got updated. Also had an update to the silage fork, and the Syntrack from the mod contest was updated also. The horse aggravation pack and Brook at the Baltic Sea was also updated this week. We saw another placeable, the log holder pack, get released from Mapper's Paradise. We saw a interesting foldable grain harvest header. We'll take a look at that here in a little bit in more detail. Saw a Utva 12T trailer, a Baler trailer pack. The Force rollover mod was released this week. Now, this was quite popular in 17 for folks that just couldn't quite keep all four wheels on the ground. We had a prefab wheel now that was released. Now, prefabs, if you remember, are not mods that you add to your game. They are mods that are used by mod authors to use in Giants Editor. Or I guess if you could put this maybe into the map, be the editor as kind of just some general decorative item. We had the Rudolph DK280W trailer, and then kind of the star of the show at the end of the week, we had a mod drop of 6 global company mods from LS Mod Company. This has been a very, very eagerly anticipated mod, just behind Seasons last week. Getting this week, I have to say that probably there's lots of Farm Sim 19 fans out there that are abuzz with all of the cool mods that are all of a sudden starting to show up. So we have the Global Company Framework mod here, and then all of the other mods listed on the screen here require this mod to also be installed. I did do some special mod reviews of the Global Company Framework, and then of the Global Company add-on icons mod, and then I did a 3-way mod review of the Global Company Fermenting Silo, VGA with Beet Beater, and the Seed Maker mod. Now, this barrel fix mod kind of confuses me because I don't know what it really does. Because, well, the way it describes it says that it basically causes the manure or the slurry spreader to turn off automatically when it's empty. And it shows this graphic here where it has 0 capacity, this graphic here, where it's empty, but it's on because it's a little green. But what I don't understand is in my game, when this slurry spreader goes empty, it turns off and it's no longer green. And that's not what this mod installed. So I really don't know what this mod does. This is showing it, I guess, with the mod where it's empty and it's turned off. Like I said, I don't know what this mod does. I don't know what it fixes because it's not broke. Maybe Global Company breaks it and this mod fixes what Global Company broke or something. I don't know. I'm at a complete loss as to what the purpose of this mod is, but I know you guys will figure it out and give me a hint in the comments. Go over here and look at our mods in testing thread. We'll see that we have quite a list of mods in testing, although several of these were released at the end of the week. Brook Baltic at the Sea, Force Rollover, this Harvest Star, Global Companies, Baletrailer Pack, Rudolph Trailer, Utva 12T was also released this week. That leaves 119 mods pending testing, not including this list, and Giants is back to 9 working days to get through the backlog. So any mods submitted, let's say this week, it's probably going to be at least 2 weeks before we see it in testing and possibly being released. So with that, let's go ahead and jump back over here to the game, and let's start talking about the mods that were released this week. First up, we're going to take a look at the Lizard Trex 600. This is by Black Sheep Modding, and we can find it here in the forestry section. $190,000 for this beast. What it does, says cuts tree stumps. Oh, that is a severe understatement for what this mod does. This mod devours trees like they're going out of style. 200 horsepower, 12 miles per hour. She's not a speed demon, that's for sure, but she will get the job done once you get her to the location. So we do have the ability to change color. Go forestry no or yes. Just a little bit of a forestry cage on the front glass and the top of the cab there. $191,000 with the spray job. That's $9,741 to lease, $1,910 per day, and $4,011 per operating hour. Come on over here and take a look at this thing. While it is noon, it's kind of cloudy, so I'll turn on the flashlights. Got some really nice details on here. We've got the diamond plate there on top of the tracks. Tracks look good. You have a 3-point hitch on the back, as well as a tow hitch and PTO. Let's take a look here and just see. We do indeed. We have a Tetra 4. Now, this is included with the Lizard Trex 600 mod. So we can go ahead and make this New Holland blue while we're at it. Lease it up. So we have the Trex 600, and then we have, where'd it go? Over here. Then we have the Terra 4. This goes with it. I put this on the back of the Trex 600. Turn it on. Now when we get in, armrest drops down. It's pretty cool. You have the ability to adjust the front like it is a front loader with the left mouse button. Right mouse button allows to open and close cab door. It's a hot day, we can leave the door open. Go. Now, what does this thing do? Well, like I said, it will devour any tree that you put in front of it. Let's head down here and just clear away some of these trees, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so anybody that knows anything related to forestry and Farm Sim 19 knows that this tree here is just a complete bear to try to get rid of. This tree over here, same deal. You don't want to cut this one down and try to get rid of it because it's just a complete PTA. Okay? PTIA, if you will. Doesn't stand for a pit up. Let's just show you what this thing does. Where did the tree go? Get rid of the stump. It's gone. Completely and utterly destroyed. Now, we don't get any money for this. Well, this is not a forestry machine for earning money. This is a forest clearing monster. It's intended to get rid of the trees that you don't want to ever see again and get rid of them with severe prejudice. And of course, it wouldn't want to take this tree down at all now, would it? Well, sometimes these demos don't quite go as intended. But you get the point. Oh, where those tree goes? There's a stump cutter. It's a little fast, if you ask me, with the keyboard driving. Then, of course, we have our plow in the back. Drop it down. We can hit allow create fields. And once we've cleared off our forest, we can use this to create fields or expand fields, however we should so want. Now let's check our lights here. First stage lights, second stage lights, third stage lights in the front. You have a pair of beacons. Don't have any four-way flashers in the front. Do have those in the rear, left and right blinker. And of course, the fact that this has a trailer hitch or PTO connector means we can really connect this to whatever we wanted to, be it a wood chipper, trailer, or anything else. We can almost use this as a tractor also. So guys, that is the Lizard Trex 600 from Black Sheep Modding, and this mod is available for all platforms. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Geringhoff Harvest Star HV660. Now, this is the folding harvest header. Go to headers, header tools. We have the HV660, $38,000. This is 6.6 meters unfolded, has a working speed of 6 miles per hour, and works with our standard grain crops here. Go ahead and pull it up. Get it the HV660. We can get it the Mega 200 Series Edition and in Kloss colors. Let's just go ahead and get it in red. $38,000. $2,500 to get it in the other colors. $1,938 to lease. $380 per day and $798 per operating hour. Let's go ahead and get a harvester just to try this thing out. Let's use Ferguson. It's red. Right. This is perfect for the guy that does not want to mess with the harvest header trailers, but can't drive it down the road full width. To the front. Warning signs on the front. Also has lights on the front. Four-way flashers, and those are bright. Sure. Let's unfold it. So we hit X to unfold. Then, of course, we would hit X to unfold our harvester. Folds down, and then we are ready to go. I'm going to run up here real fast to our wheat field and just get this running a little bit just to see what it looks like bringing product into the header. Not harvest during rain. What? Not raining. Go. Take a look at how it pulls the grain in. It's pretty good. Sometimes you'll see weird animations on the crop going in. Then when we're done, just select the header, select fold. There we go. So guys, that is the Geringhoff Harvest Star HV 660 by mod author US XI7SD in Land Minch. This mod is available for PC only. Next up, we have another mod from Black Sheep Modding. We have the Lizard Subsoiler 6 meter. Find this under the plows section. Lizard 6 meter subsoiler, $17,000. Again, 6 meters of working width and a 10 mile per hour working speed. This mod does require 180 horsepower to function. Do see that we have the ability to change the main color and design color on this mod. So the design color are the tines. And then the main color, obviously, is the main body of the harvest, not of the harvester, but of the plow. And this particular model allows you to connect to the 3-point from the rear of the tractor or from the front of the tractor, or you could connect this to the rear of the tractor and then have another 6 meter implement attached to the back. $100, sorry, as configured with the color changes. $872 to lease, $171 per day, and $359 per operating hour. Let's get a tractor that will support this particular subsoiler. This one will work. Indeed. So we can get something like a 6 meter seeder that works off of 3-point. Have one. This. So we can attach this either in the front configuration and then attach this to the rear. Now we can basically subsoil, get a plow bonus at the front, and seed from the rear in one pass, or could try this configuration right here. I don't know about pushing this thing. Pushing it seems like it wouldn't maybe support the overall load of the tractor pushing it, in my opinion. That looks obviously a bit weird in transporting it, but we could indeed pull that and seed at the same time. Let's just go ahead and have a little fun demonstrating that. Lower it. We're obviously dragging it through the ground. So let's take this up the hill. Looks like we really need to have a front weight on this. This mod is available for all platforms. The Lizard 6-meter subsoiler. Just lower that down. Lower that down. And off we go. Plowing. And then seeding directly behind. Of course, you need to have a fairly robust tractor to do this. Since they're both 6 meters working with, you can do just that. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Lair Baletrailer pack. This mod can be found in the trailer section according to the mod hub, but I'm going to bet it's going to be under baling technologies. So that seems to be about where they always end up. Let's go to baling technologies. Here we have the Lair 7-meter, 9-meter, and 12-meter bale trailers. This mod is by Raxash and is available for just PC players. Let's take a look at the 7-meter trailer. $7,000 to purchase, $357 to lease, $70 per day, and $147 per operating hour. So we have standard configuration, beacon light, standard, and a beacon light on the rear. We can get it without parts. You can add with parts round, with parts square, or without. And we can get it with narrow tires or standard tires. Wide tires are back to narrow. Those 9-meter variant with parts round, a beacon, and standard tires. And then let's get a 12-meter version. I have to say, something's weird going on with my system. I don't know what. Basically, it's been really slow to load things. The hard drive, I have ordered a replacement drive, so hopefully that'll be in before the next weekend roundup. Looks like we're going to have hose hookups, which is good. Here we have the standard trailer. Here we have the trailer with round parts and the trailer with square parts. See that we do have tension straps on here. Tension straps on all 3 trailers. do have hose hookups. See the number of straps on the long trailer. This trailer is long indeed. Beacon on this one. No rear hitch, but it does have some, I don't know what those buckles or whatever those connectors are. You have reverse lights, brake lights, four-way left and right flashers. Trailer does not have running lights along the side. And it's got a very, very wide turning radius. Mostly due to the length of the trailer and how far back the wheels are. The wheels are that far back because they need to basically center the weight on the trailer. Looks like we can get 6, 12, 24, 30 square bales on the long trailer. Let's connect this one up. Has a little bit more manageable turning radius. I get 24 bales on that one. Looks like to me, straps. And then we'll probably be able to get 18 bales on the smallest trailer. So straps on that one. Indeed. 6, 12, 18 bales. Guys, that was the Lair bale trailer pack by Raxish. And again, that is for PC only. Next up, we've got the Utva 12T. This is a tipper by the mod author named below. I'm not going to even try to attempt to pronounce that one. And once again, this mod is for PC only. Go to trailers. Have the Utva, $8,500 for a 12,000 liter storage capacity, $433 to lease, $85 per day, and $178 per operating hour. This trailer is robust. It's got duals, front and rear. Change the rim color. And that is just about it as far as configuration options go. Go ahead and lease this up. Hook up to it and just check things out. Doesn't look like we have any sort of hose connections on this trailer. It's a little bit of a disappointment. It's almost becoming standard in the mod hub. No reverse lights. We do have brake lights, four-way flashers, and rear lights when we turn on our headlights. Don't have any running lights on the trailer. Boy, this thing is designed to haul some weight, the way it looks. Let's go over here and just do a force unload and see what that looks like. Do tip side left. Do have a little animation on the latches. That was pretty cool. Go bring that down. So the latches here will go back up. We can do tip side right, no doubt. Take a look at those latches. Bring it back. And that should be about it. Tip side left and right. Yep. That is the Utva 12T trailer, and it is available for PC only. And next up we have our last implement mod. It is another trailer by Agritechnic Nordfile. It is the Rudolph DK280W. Here we can get it in a trailer variant or a tipper variant. 23,000 liters and holds all of the standard in-game fill types in the tipper variant. $31,500 to buy, $1,606 to lease, $315 per day, and $661 per operating hour. Get this in different main colors. Light green or a kind of a brown color. And our design color, we can choose yellow or green for the tarp. Choice, we have Michelin, standard, wide tires, the Octaco tires in standard, go Rudolph with warning, Welger with warning, design trailer, or overloader wagon. Take a look at that. We could get this in an overloader wagon. Adds kind of an auger to the back with an interesting winch and cable situation there. Pretty cool. Cover yes or no. And without grid. With grid. So it says fill volume here, but it looks like it means to protect the lights on the back. Without grid or with grid. So that's pretty cool. Let's get one like this. Let's get one like that. And let's take a look at the Baletrailer variant. $21,500 for the Baletrailer variant. $1,096 to lease. $215 per day and $451 per operating hour. Same wheel choices as we did on the other trailer. Pick one of those up and come over here and check these things out. It does look like we will have hose hookups on these. It is a dolly trailer. See our hose hookups. We have straps across the rear. Also have a rear hitch. Nice to see. We have brake lights, four-way flashers, and our running lights. Can indeed train these things together should we want to. And have hose hookups on the rear trailer hitch. That's pretty cool. Looks like this one will also tip. Doesn't look like it. Check the overloader variant. Hit pipe out. Pipe out would be for us to overload. Right click, and then we can use the mouse button to undo the winch. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. Let's go over here and check out the trailer version. I like that we've got kind of a chain and a cross brace at the top. So many of these trailers don't have that, and you wonder, well, what keeps the trailer from bowing out in the middle as a result of the fill weight? So we can change tip side back to left, right, rain door, or back. Let's do force unload. Check the animations out. Dual hydraulics on the side is interesting. So that was the back. Tip side left. No animations that I saw there. Tip side right. And then tip side green door. There you go. That is the Rudolph DK280W by Agritechnic board file, and that is available for all platforms. So guys, we're going to run up to our placeable area, because the next set of mods that we're going to take a look at are the placeables that got released this week, and there were several of those. Take a look here at my cheat sheet real quick. It looks like there were 5 total placeables released this week. So, up first in the placeable section, we're going to take a look at the Vineyard mod. This mod is available for all platforms and is by mod author Rob Y. Mel 81 modding. I know I butchered that, but you know what? I just can't get my head around the pronunciation of that particular name. At any rate, if we go to placeables and then miscellaneous, we're going to find that we can either put down a white grape vineyard or a red grape vineyard. Both are $12,000 and $10 per day in maintenance. And depending on our difficulty setting, we are going to earn either $120 per hour for easy, $90 per hour for normal, or $60 per hour on hard. Put down just one of these just for demonstration purposes. Put it down, we get some grass. Comes down in our vineyard section. And then over here we get some dirt where we're filling up our water and our manure. Now, if we put just water in here, we're going to get, on easy, $120 per hour. If we put water and manure in here, we're actually going to double that to $240 per hour. So if you fill this with both of its requirements, water and manure, you're going to get $240, $180, or $120 per hour, depending on your economic difficulty. Got water. Got a trailer over here full of manure. Well, not full of manure, but, well, 5,000 liters of manure might as well be completely full. I mean, who really wants to deal with that? See, once we put water in, we have vines growing on our vineyard. Maybe I should not have used this trailer for this demonstration. Side right. Oh, there it was. Come around again, see if we can hit it. I don't know if the trigger's small on the placeable or if it's this trailer. one more time, and then we're just going to give up on that. Yeah, we're just going to give up on that. Like I said, I'm not sure why. Maybe the trailer. Maybe the placeable. At any rate, that is the Vineyard mod. For white grapes growing there, or we could get the red grapes version. Next up, we have a container house. This mod is by Gamer HZS and is available for all platforms. You're going to find that here under Farmhouses, $2,500 for a small little container house. $6 per day in maintenance. Perfect for the upstart farmer for sure. Just put that down. Rotates on its center. Got to see how the vineyard rotates. Really well decorated. Lantern. Trash. Go outside. So it's a little couch. TV. Table. Everything you need for a starving farmer. And we do have a sleep trigger. Of course, you can only put one farmhouse down per map. But if you're starting out playing the starving farmer routine, this little storage building could be an excellent starting farmhouse with a sleep trigger. And that mod is by Gamer HZS and is available for all platforms. Next up, we're going to take a look at another mod by Gamer HZS, the Placeable Grain Storage. Found that here under Sheds, $6,000, $10 per day. This is a huge building. It does have a light that comes on at night automatically. Let's see here. Let me put this down. Here we go. This can be used to store vehicles or loose crop because the walls do have collisions on them. Imagine how much crop you could pile in here if you were to just tip anywhere into this. Or you could store just a massive fleet of equipment in this storage shed. Like I said, it does have lights that come on at night automatically. Those kind of lights typically come on around 9 p.m. Very, very nice building. This mod is available for all platforms. Next up, we have the Food in Fertilizer shop. This mod can be found here under Silos. No. They're miscellaneous. Here we are. Thought I had seen it earlier. It says with this you can buy any type of fertilizer, manure excluded. Put that down. Also buy seed and food for your animals. It says delivery takes 10% off the top. So I'm assuming that means that there is a service charge. Products are approximately 10% more expensive than they are at the shop if you buy them directly. Now, I have custom pallet textures in on my map. So this is why the lime, pig food, horse, and chicken food pallets are different. than what you may be used to. In your game, they will be the typical pallets that you're used to seeing. Let's go ahead and let's empty this out. Pull in under here. This mod is by Castiga Edge Gaming, if I didn't already say so, and is available for all platforms. So you can get wheat, oat, seed, lime, pig food, fertilizer, TMR, back to wheat, lime. See what the cost of the lime is here. 12,000 liters of lime. Just almost $3,000 for that. There you go, guys. That is the food in fertilizer shop. And again, is available for all platforms. And our last placeable for the day is the log holder pack by Mapper's Paradise. Find this under placeables and then miscellaneous. We have the log holder small, $2,200. We have the log holder medium, $3,200. And the log holder large for $4,200. There. And these are just placeable, basically log holders for you to bring your cut logs in, place them on here, and keep them stored nice and neat until it's time to sell. Also use these to decorate up a nice forestry logging area if you wanted to, or a sawmill area. So we're not going to mess with putting logs in these and such forth, because that would just take way too long. So there you go. We have the log holder pack from Mapper's Paradise, and this mod is available for all platforms. The last mod we're going to take a look at today in this week's weekend roundup is the Force Rollover mod. So we're going to have fun basically trying to demonstrate this mod. To do that, I need to roll this tractor over. Excellent. Don't you flip up on your own. Okay. How many times has this happened to you? Well, typically you'd have to try to right yourself, which honestly in Farm Sim 19 isn't that hard to do. Well, what you can do now is you can use Force Rollover mod by Viper GTS 96. This mod is available for PC only by holding left shift or right shift and then pressing F9. So left shift F9 will roll the tractor or vehicle to the left. Right shift F9 will roll it to the right. Well, I want to roll this to the right, so let's hold right shift, hit F9, and left shift F9. Oh, let's hold it down. There we go. I thought I just had to touch it. I have to hold it down. Tip this thing over again. Of course, you can't tip it over when you want to. So left shift F9. Well, right shift F9, I can basically roll it over. Oh my, look at this, we're in a roll. Alright, so you get to shift. Left shift F9 will basically roll your tractor, vehicle, implement, whatever, to the left so you can get upright. Right shift F9 will basically roll everything to the right until you can get yourself righted back. And there you go, you're back ready to rock and roll. So guys, that is going to do us for this weekend's weekend roundup. Again, this is all the mods newly released in the Giants Mod Hub for the week of July 29 through August 2nd, 2019. Tune in next week for another weekend roundup where we take a look at all the mods newly released in the Giants Mod Hub for the previous week. And until next time, happy farming.